Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening to those for whom it's later. M-A-E-N. Good afternoon, morning, evening, night, yes, and all that stuff. So welcome, it's Delenn, and we are hanging out on the modded server again, picking up where we left off this morning. So I did not end up actually going and getting obsidian. Just the afternoon took off on me. I needed to take my daughter to get her bangs trimmed for picture day tomorrow. So decided to spend a little bit of time with her and realized, duh, why would I go and get obsidian if I had a break? That's okay. If I didn't need to, so can't even remember what I needed obsidian for, but I'm sure there was something. To make it, yes, of course you can make it from dust with this. Ice charge? No, we're not using that. Moderator, yeah, okay, that's fine. What else have we got? Water essence, okay. Not happening. What else we got? Anything interesting? Snow cap ovens, blah, blah, blah. Heat exchangers. Huh. Interesting. Obsidian. I'm assuming we've got lava and there's probably water in here somewhere. I never made one of those. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's see what else we got. Stonework generation. Needs water and lava, consumes all of the lava. Of course, you can do that. That's a possibility. Let's see. Is that doable? Oh yeah, that's doable, I think. What's this? Nope, that's not doable, cause that. Alright, I probably should just get off my duff and go get it, cause, you know, that's the easy way to do things. Just make it. Productive bees. Combiner from mechanism. Huh. More curious than anything else. Cobalt deep slate. Oh, obsidian dust, of course. Yeah. When all else fails, just do it the old-fashioned way, right? Ooh. And now that I'm thinking about that, I don't even remember what I needed it for. Hello. Alright, what did I want it for? Is it purification? No. Generator, what was I even working on? Marine fisher? No. I haven't the foggiest, so I guess it doesn't matter. Fine, that's okay. What I was also looking for... pleased to meet you. I'm always pleased to meet new people. If you are willing, please let me know what caught your eye and had you wander on in. Because I'm always learning what people like, you know, that sort of thing. I'm playing around on a modded server for Dadcraft73's community of Patreon supporters, and derping my way through All the Mods 8. There really is not a direction to this pack. It's sort of a kitchen sink that you can do what you want. So I'm looking at what sorts of pipes and converters and thingamajigs we can use to move items out of places. Mechanical pipes. See, you would think with mechanical pipes I should be able to connect them to just about anything, but apparently not. Element pipes? No. See, the thing is, I can use stuff like the pipes from pipes, rather literally. I just like the ones that you can see through, so that you know things are actually going from point A to point B. But I think what I might be better off to do, just to start with, is create a good old classic hopper. This is a test to see if the issue I'm having has anything to do with hoppering things. That sounds dumb, but pulls items from the block on top and or pushes them to the block below. Ooh. That might be a place to go if the hopper does the trick. What I'm looking at doing is trying to get stuff out of here into there, and it just does not want to go. I was also trying a chest, and it does not want to go anyway. So Let's pull these out. And see what we can do with the classic hopper, because, you know, never hurts to have a spare one of those kicking around, right? Do I have... There we go. Let's make a chest this way. See if I can get a Minecraft chest that way. Perfect. And then, of course, I only brought 3 iron ingots. Smart. Okay, well, let's take this back out and go get some more ingots. Oops, wrong door. I took over part of a village, so my directional abilities are completely challenged at the moment. I do not know why. I cannot seem to figure it out, but yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. There we go. Okay, so we've got Hopper coming in here. And there we go. Now, for the purposes of figuring out what the issue was, let's put this one down. That's not a vanilla chest, but it will do. I do this. Now, what was I putting through it? I was putting through something ridiculous like carrots. You know what? Actually, I don't have zombies wandering around all that much. Let's not put that through. Let's throw some wheat in here. Why not? See what it dissolves into. I have to remember, it might not actually become anything. 100% chance of iron disulfide. Okay, so the fact that it's not stopping, something ended up in here. Did it get... Okay, it just disappeared altogether. Well, that's really puzzling. Normally, when you get something in there and it says you have a 100% chance of getting whatever it is, you should actually have a 100% chance of getting whatever that thing is. So now I'm really puzzled. Let's throw dirt in and just see what happens. So, dirt, I'm going to go with U for... Oops, come on. U for uses. In the dissolver, 50% silicon dioxide, 10% cellulose, 30% water, and 10% of kaolinite. That's... You get one roll, and these are your options. So if I throw dirt in there, I should get something in the dissolver section. I have stuff. Silicon dioxide. Okay. So, silicon dioxide does not go into crate, right? So we're going to throw it into a crate. And this one is set so that it should be pushing on the bottom. External access says push, which makes no sense, but that's fine. And then that's okay, no problem. And then, so that's not an option. On crate. We know it won't go into a chest, so what happens if I put the hopper down? But left from there, left from here, and it does end up there. So that suggests then, if I want to stack A on top of B, I can hopper it in, which will probably do for now. Or, let's actually add the hopper upgrade. Let's see, do I have an upgrade base? Hopper upgrade for... Will those work for sophisticated storage? Yes. Okay, so I can make that, which means I have to turn... Oops, hang on a sec. Yeah, I've got to make those first, the base. Then this one needs a hopper. Okay, so if I take this chest here, and I remove that hopper, fine. There we go, I have a hopper. First thing I have to do is make this into a normal sophisticated chest, which I have to figure out where I put my sticks again. I have a horrible habit of not bringing all my sticks. Using them up. These 15, take those 8. There we go. Okay, so I need a stick. Where did I put the sticks? There we go. One here. I just need one. turn this chest into sophisticated storage chest. Okay, and then I've got the hopper, so I can now make the upgrade. Those items block and about faster and with input. Output options. Ooh. Okay, so what's higher on that one? Gold. Not sure I want to spend gold and diamonds. I'm a little lazy on that front, so let's put this and have that. So that means that when I put the oak chest down for sophisticated storage, and then it should be able to hopper things out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some beta carotene, aka carrots, and we're going to go in here and throw the carrots in there. They can do their thing. Even though this says push, we have 100% chance of getting iron disulfide. Watch me. There we go. See, it's sitting here. That's weird because they say 100% chance, right? One roll. And it says 8 of them. And yet, absolute means this is what you're supposed to get every single stinking time. That's if I put in iron disulfide dust. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this one. Use. In the dissolver. Okay, carrots get a 20% chance of getting beta carotene. That makes far more sense. We've got 3 there. As you can see, nothing is getting pushed into the chest. Nothing in the chest either. So if I put this little hopper thing in there, in this slot, and it's turned on, then it sucked the beta carotene in. I guess that's how we're going to have to do it. That is what it is. And it's only got room for 1 upgrade, but that's okay. I can handle that. Have fun. There we go. If I go out here and chuck these in there, then they make their way into the beta carotene collection down there. What I'm hoping to do is, I'm not going to mark the whole thing, but let's go at ChemLib. So we only have 2 pages of this stuff, and I'm hoping we can get all of it. Pardon me. But we'll have to see because sometimes you need stuff to make stuff. So yeah. It's going to be a bit of a rabbit hole system, because I don't know what's going to make anything. Like potassium dichromate is kind of orangey, but so is beta carotene, but so is copper. I'm assuming iodine sulfide? No, CuSO4. It's copper 2 sulfate. Sorry. Chem, copper nitrate. So some of these are orangey, but they're not all copper. I mean, that's hydroxide. Just basic. So we're going to get some broken down stuff, and we're going to get some other not so broken down stuff. Like, for example, if I was to take this stuff in here. Oh, we're almost done the carrots. Might as well let it do its thing. Silicon dioxide. There we go. So I'm going to throw that back in and see what it does, because it should break the silicon dioxide back down into silicon and oxygen. Pretty basic. We also need to make some of the other materials or other units for this setup. So we've got a combiner that sticks things back together. A compactor, of course, compacts and squishes. Pretty clear. And then we have a whole bunch of other stuff we can do. So, do I have a bucket? That's a good place to start. Oh, haha. Bucket down here would probably be a good place to start. Let's try and get a bucket from the sink. Yep. Throw away the cables I don't need. Okay, empty. Sure. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the water bucket in there. I can't do anything with that, so that's good. I need a fluid thingamajigger for that. Can I put these in there? Can I put that one in? Yes. So the silicon dioxide should become silicon and oxygen, which it did. And those are new doors set up out front. I can throw some beta carotene back in there, which is lots of copper and lots of hydrogen, which is trying to go into the chest below. And let's take some. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, let's take. Whoa, a little bit of hydrogen. All right, so we're gonna back out here. We're not exactly alphabetical. I was hoping to be, but it's not working out quite that well. Okay, so C would be next. C, and then we've got H and O, and silicon is over there. Hello. Hey, James. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello there. I'm glad you guys like that emote. I'm not really sure where I picked that up, but I'm a huge fan of it. Okay, let's take all of this jazz. And now that we've got some of this out here, we should be able to click most of it to go away. There we go. So we've got some stuff. We're going to need lots more drawers, but that's a good place to start. But we need more machines, right? So, let's see, what do we need? What do I have? Where did I put the book? There we go. Let's get these bricks out of here. I don't know what we need out of the bricks, so you can stick the bricks in there for now. Let's see, what do they become? You. 100% chance of kaolinite. Okay. Which is very complicated. I could probably throw that in 6 ways to Tuesday over and over again. All right. Wow. That. Oh, kaolinite. Okay, so I can take this. Oops. I shouldn't do this all manually. We will have to figure out a way to get it out here. But to start with, it's going. And that's better than kicking the pants, because that's better than where we were this morning. Meetings, meetings, meetings for Fantastic Sherlock Fox and for James. Yep. Seems to be never ending, right? Okay. So let's make something machinery-wise. So we've got a chemical dissolver. Let's see, liquefier. Nope, that's not what I want. I want the atomizer, fluid atomizer. So basically at the moment I'm working on taking everything apart, and then we can deal later on with having enough of the parts to get them back into complete format. So this one looks like we should be able to afford these parts. So let's see, can I? Shortcut, nope. All right, so let's go with oh, I have to get the ChemLib stuff out of there. Atomizer. I always do that. I have to click away before I click on the thing. There we go. All right, so we need 2 pistons, 2 cauldrons, which means pistons have cobblestone. I think I've got some. Let's go see. Did I bring some? No. As usual, I left it in the house. Of course. Of course. Why would I bring that with me? That would be, you know, sensible. 1 and 2. Oops. All right. I need to make pistons. Right, we needed 2 pistons. Some days I think I should make a whole stack, but I'm just too lazy. Okay, this would be pistons. What else do we need? 2 cauldrons. Clear. And we can make the thing. Alright, so this has to be powered, but it should, in theory, so there's my cables, should, in theory, be able to turn liquids into stuff. So if I throw that bucket in there, we should be better off. Let's put it, for now, This is not a good setup. I can guarantee this. It's actually a really bad setup. But it does things. That's fair. Okay, so this one is juicing up millibuckets of whatever your fluid is. And I have no idea what that is. Okay, so we can't do that. I've got an atomizer. That's fine. I'll figure out shortly what the atomizer does, because we need to know. Next up... No, I need the book. Thank you. Power machine. Convert fluids into their equivalent alchemistry elements and compounds. Okay. Says, let's see. Liquids are the simplest things to break down. The mere use of pistons to force them out of cauldrons turns them into easily stored atomic files. Interesting concept. The atomizer, okay, over there. Let's go and make the combiner. So that's what I needed the obsidian for. Aha. Okay, we still need that. But I've got one compactor. What do we need? The compactors we can do without too much effort. So we can do that one. And do I have the liquefier? Yes, we can do the compactor and the liquefier, and then we need to go get some obsidian for the dissolver. Or sorry, for the combiner. Okay, so let's go with the I can't spell. With fire. This thing. Okay, so once again we need the same things. Stone pressure plates, do I have? No. Of course. Stone would be something that I, once again, have left the other side. Excuse me a second, I think I'm gonna... Yep, I sneezed. Alright. Stone, we can just stay over there. I needed 2 pressure plates, right? Right. But 2 pressure plates. And then we need to make this through. Another cauldron and another piston. As I said, sometimes I think I should make a whole stack of these things. Okay. Got liquefier. So the complex part is actually just getting all the pieces to actually function together. And what does that do? I put the bucket here. Does nothing. It goes in there, which is a nice start. But it doesn't do much. So I need to figure out what else we can do. You know what? What happens if I just throw this in there? Nothing. Okay. Interesting. Okay. What's the other thing I said we could do? The compactor, I think it was? Compactor. Okay. Getting my shortcuts all gone. More pistons. And more stone pressure plates. Yippee skippy. I'm short stone. Really? Really? Probably because I wasn't in the correct crafting interface. Okay. 2. Don't know if I need a 2 or 1, but at least we'll be ahead. And that's it. Alright. So getting these things put together is a lot easier than I had expected. However, far less exciting, honestly. So we have to figure out how to get them done in a nice, neat way. And, yeah. Get everything to actually function. The only one that actually does anything right now is this one. This one, they're all getting powered. Open recipe selection. Huh, nice. Ooh. Okay. That's interesting. So some of the things I wanted to make need to be made out of things I don't have. This will be helpful. I can make a log? Ooh, nice. Okay, so this one will be helpful as well. We're gonna figure out how we want to arrange this stuff on the wall. Because the house is a weird shape. And let's see what else we got. So the compactor can go. Yeah, I'm just standing in here to make sure. So we've got dissolver, the atomizer, the liquefier, and the compactor, which means atomizer, liquefier, these two. We don't have a reactor. That's okay. And then the combiner. Okay, so I'm not going to play with the reactors at the moment. We need the combiner, and that's the one we need obsidian for. But we only need 2 pieces, so there's not much point in me actually going really far. I have... oh, most of the time, I have lava. But if I do this wrong, then I just redo everything. It's not a big deal. I'm just going to end up with stone. It's not like it's a nightmare if I get it wrong. Let's go this way. Not quite what I expected, but you know, it's my own fault. How about obsidian break, please? There's one. Two. Sure. I would like to say, hey, this is going to be a very short part of the pack. However, you guys know me well enough to know that nothing with me is ever short. So maybe it will, maybe it won't. It feels like it's going to be shorter than some of the other mucking about. But because this is one where there is not a, what do you call it, a progression chain saying you have to do X, Y, or Z with the alchemical stuff in this particular pack, then we end up with a lot of mess. That it's just sort of some derpy all over the place stuff that we sort of have to monitor for ourselves. Okay, so I think I'm going to need this. Nope, not the compactor. Okay, let's start with some of the compactor stuff, actually. That might work. Oops, I had to make the last thing, the combiner. That's what it was. Making it. Fine. I did it again. Come on. Okay, from there. So we need a diamond and a piston. We can do the piston part. Do I have any loose diamonds? No. Come on. E. Okay. Back in. One, back in. Hello. Hello? It's me. You are the problem. It's not me. Okay. Combiner. Move the items. And we have one. Now, I know it sounds weird, but I'm mildly disappointed that it was so easy to get all this stuff. So I'm going to need to redo things, but that's okay. What have we got? Cable. Don't want that. I want basic cable. I mean, come on, I'm not paying for every single channel. Energy cable, basic. Basic universal, sure. Mechanism, power, fine. This one, I don't have a cable. What is your problem? Steel. Oh, that would explain a lot. Okay, so no, it's Minecraft. Do mechanism steel is steel dust, which is coal and the funky hammer, or enriched iron into the funky dust. Yeah. Steel into steel dust? That's kind of silly. Enriched iron into the funky dust. What are we sticking in there? Charcoal? Okay. I think I have some enriched iron kicking around. If not, I can enrich it. That's not a big deal. I got stuff all over this one. Dirty iron dust. Use. Oh, that'll work. And then enrich that. And then I put charcoal into it, right? I thought I had enriched charcoal pieces hanging around. There we go, enriched carbon, okay. I don't have steel hanging around. I don't think. Oh, of course I do. Fine, let's just do this. Even easier. Alright, so I need to get the thing in the place in the whatchamacallit. Okay. What am I going to do with this building? I like the building, but the mechanical setup I've got inside is completely and utterly pointless. Let's just make sure that this does what I think it does. Combiner, we can put a recipe in. Let's hypothetically say we want, Diammonium phosphate. Huh. Okay. Let's say I want to make obsidian. We need magnesium, potassium, chloride. Okay, yeah, these are what I'm thinking of, and I need to figure out how to make these. Yeah, this is doing what I want it to do. Alright. So next step is to figure out a better layout because this is dumb. And to start with, I think I'm just going to have them all go into chests below like the first one. And just run it down the length of the wall. But I think I'm actually just going to take this whole section out and just stretch the house out. On the other hand, do I really want to burn the house down again? Maybe? This is a weird shape. Let's just square off the house. Probably step one is just square it. Dell being a mad scientist? I am mad. Don't know about a scientist, though. For now, Dell is just trying to square her house and not burn it down. Which, once again, no promises. Because burning it down seems to be what I'm good at. Alright. I don't know why I just took that apart. Probably because I need to think before I take the house apart next time. 4. Let's make it square at least. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh. Do I have any... Yeah, okay, I've got glass panes. Good. I was worried that I didn't have any glass panes because I don't have silk touch. That would be sensible to have silk touch, but, you know, we've talked about this before. Me? Organized? No. No such thing. I mean, for example, it has just occurred to me that I don't have the terracotta I want. So, one of my projects could be to actually try and create the terracotta I need. That could be kind of a thing, although not ideal. Well, having a house is probably pretty important, so get that done. Good to see you, Zerk, though. Hopefully your day was shaping up nicely. House is orange because I'm in the middle of an orangey place. House is not orange for any anti-Zerk security systems. And somewhere in here, log. Oh, I know why. Because this one's gone sideways. Okay. Yeah, they went sideways under the windows. Cheaters! One. Oops, nope, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Put it back! Quick, put it back before anybody notices! Too late. I noticed. You what? Nope, I noticed. Okay. This is gonna look dumb. That's okay. Hey, I could just burn it down and start again! All right. This one, 2, and 3. Is that how that goes? Yeah. Find something to stand on. Acacia. They don't feel like spelling it correctly. Acacia wood. There we go. That'll do for now. We're building a shack. Oh, come on. If it was that simple, I wouldn't have done it that way. Could you please go the correct direction? Thank you. There we go. All right, so we need this one to go there. Alrighty, we're getting somewhere, slowly. Oh, not that one. I want these. Nope, nope, I don't want those. How does it look from outside? The shack should be bigger, truthfully. So why am I giving myself constraints of the existing place? Right? Let's do this a little differently. I'm going to make a whole ton of drawers and then we'll figure it out later. This, we need a whole lot. Let's see. We've got at at camlib. Alright, so we've got approximately 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Sound about right? I'm just trying to count across the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, great. By 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. 18 by 34 times 2. Sorry. Give me a sec. No, I could get the app on my phone or the app on my computer, but let's do it the old-fashioned way. Well, not really old-fashioned way. Okay. 18 times 34 times 2 equals... Okay, so it's not that bad. So we're looking at... That's okay, so we've got 612 on the first page, and the second page isn't that bad. It's only 18 by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's about 175, I think. Ballparking, give or take. So we're looking, yeah. I'm going to go with about 800 pieces. That's a lot, actually, now that I think about it. That is a lot. That doesn't make any sense. 800 pieces? This doesn't look like 800 pieces. But we've got, yeah, so we've got 18 across, right? By 35, I think it was down. 34, 35, that's 630. So we have 630 on this page. That feels wrong. Result is, we're gonna just make a lot of drawers and call it a day. That's really all I'm gonna do. So let's go down here. Take a lot of this out. I'm gonna leave this jazz here and just cut this shelf back to the side of the building. Hope there aren't any mobs down below, and then just see where we go from there. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. Or as they say, enemies will come from away. The line is 200 gym mats. Will that be enough? I don't know. You tell me, and then we'll both know. So that's one of those types of days. And I need to take this back too. We'll build the building out to the back of this craziness. So I mean, I could actually just pick all this stuff up, which would be sensible, but yeah. So we're down on level, what are we here? Y67? How convenient. Ah, 72. Okay, so we've got 7 levels to go? That's not too bad. I mean, yes, I have a stone shovel, but it could be worse. Okay, so we need 67. 1. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. At least I got a diamond pick for this part. I'm sure if there's enough of the right chemicals, I might be able to make netherite, but that would be, you know, sensible. Oops. You know what? I need to actually make sure I know where I'm at to come out of this hole. There we go. Go down here where I wanted to come down. wasn't bad. Oh, good guess. Nice to clean out going this way. A speed miner of sorts would be useful, but the amount of time it would take to actually get to that point, we'd spend so much time making the speed miner that it wouldn't be worth it. I don't know how many times I'm going to use it. Good guesstimating? Did you just look it up? I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, so if I can, I'd like to try and get everything on that list. So, part of the reason I want to know that number is to know, aside from how deep I want it to go, or how tall this thing's going to become, yes, well, I'm not standing on, there we go. I have to be careful with this one, with the vein miner business, because my history with vein miner involves mining out from underneath myself on multiple different occasions, and I've ended up in lava on multiple different occasions, so I just have to be careful on that one. And I haven't figured out this particular vein miner. It's one of those ones I sort of said, yeah, I'll figure it out as I go, or when I need it. And, well, duh. Would you say this would be one of those times? Yeah, I'm ready. I need it. I didn't think about it. So, yeah. Oh, no. Yes, exactly. So, I figured... Oh, oops, what the heck? What's that? Soapstone. Oh, right. Soapstone's cool. Because I can use that to change a lot of things. Alright, okay. So... I just gotta get this roof. Is it, M? No, that's not. That's N. M. No?
Hello.
Shoot, I can't remember how to change the vein miner shape. Hey, Poodle, how are you doing? But really, not bad on the guesstimating for the level. Good to see you, Poodle. Hopefully your day has been doing well. Did I actually... Really? Life mending. No, I'll stay off that one. Okay, well, let's pause for just a shake. I know we're just about done, but I'm gonna go over here and... Where are you, tool dude? Sky? What do you have for... Toolsmith has no shovels. What? Rip off. Yeah, no shovels. Rip off. Okay, fine. I guess we're gonna make ourselves an iron shovel then. Because that's what I've got. Close this. Alright. Where did I put the sticks? There we are. How's everyone? I'm doing pretty good, actually. Distracted as all get out. And we'll have to terraform this edge nicely. What I think I'm going to do is actually make this into the lab. So for lack of a better term, we're going to make the wall of stuff potentially be the walls of the lab. Potentially. That'd be organized? I don't know. We'll see if we get there. And I am sleeping in a dark spot. That's not smart. Is there a bug going around everywhere right now? Possibly, but... possibly. Like, there seems to be one going around here. However, I've got, and I suspect some other people too, probably have what's called allergic rhinitis. that sounds really fancy. It's not. All it really means is that one can have head cold symptoms that look and act like a head cold and can make you sick to your stomach in the way that, you know, coughing too hard or sneezing too much or whatever can make you feel sick to your stomach, like that sort of thing. But it's actually related to fall allergies, which is why everybody seems to get it. But also that, I'm not saying this is what everybody has, but there's a serious chance of it. But also, you add to that, that even if it's not, a person's body being knocked down by fall allergies can actually just increase their susceptibility to getting whatever's going around anyway, if that makes any logical sense. Dylan being logical. Oh my. Chemicals must be going to my brain. So what I was trying to figure out, and 630 seems ridiculous. That doesn't look like 630. I swear I must be double counting things. I'm not going to sit here and count everyone one by one. That would just be dumb. Very, very dumb. Let's see, what do we have? Put coal up there, because that... Come on. Because coal stacks. Maybe. Put wood up there. We'll put... seeds, sure. And dirt. I know I've got another backpack sitting right here. It weirds me out that I've got one. I picked it up by accident, as in a crate, and so I'm not mentally ready for it to be there. Okay, there we go. Stuff out of the way. Oops, I might need those. Where did I get? And I'm not even gonna ask. I've picked up some zombie flesh. I don't know where I picked it up from. Alright, so let's try this again. So for @ChemLib, I'm looking at this screen. That does not look like 600. I'm sorry. It just doesn't. So let's try this again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. Okay, so 34 times. And this one, we checked it twice. It's 18. 18 equals 612. Okay. And I'm trying to remember where my memory button is on this one. Store. There we go. There. And then we've got 18 by 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and then what X? So 18, oops. 18 by 9 equals another 162. So we can add that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 7. Okay, calculator claims that is 781. So 781 divided by 4 drawers to a box means I need 195 drawers, but not all of them are wood. So I'm not even going to fuss at the moment with how many are not wood. That's a whole different kettle of fish. Or if I can find my button, there we go.
Oh, this is a fine kettle of fish.
So now I need to make a lot of drawers. Let's make a lot of wood. And then we need, come on, a lot of drawers. This. Making them 8 at a time is a bit annoying. 24. Peregrine says, Peregrine had to stay home from work today because he's got a bug too. And it's likely a bug floating around. Family was hanging off from the other day and he came down with a nasty cold after he told his mom he wasn't feeling well. Yeah, I understand. You're on break. Makes sense. It's supposed to be relaxing, I guess. Eat something. We're trying to work on a writing project. A writing project could be relaxing for sure. Okay, now I want, what is it? 700 and something or other. I'll sort out the liquids versus not liquids later, because liquid drawers are a whole different mess. We've got... No, that's frame compacting. We've got fluid drawers at a 1x1, but we can have fluid drawers at a 2x2 as well, which will actually hold fluids, rather literally. Which could be quite useful in what we were up to in that mess, but we'll have to see. And then there's compacting drawers as well, so if we go with the compacting drawers, we may not actually need to use the compactor, but it would be kind of fun, just for kicks, so we'll see. What have we got going? So we're 1 hour in, and we've got, I want a bunch of these oak drawers. Oops. Whoops, wrong button. No, not oak kitchen drawers. Jungle drawers, oak drawers. There we go. They're back on the list. Alright, so we go. Now, what did I make? Oh. Loser. I have just made a whole bunch of acacia chests. That's not what I want to make. That's not what I want to make. I wanted to actually match them all, and I went and made them into acacia. So we have a different challenge. I am suddenly color coding. Yay! Not intentional, but it's going to happen. So we have acacia drawers, dark wood chest, trans wood chests. Chests can be anything, right? Ooh. However, if I... Aha! I may not need to, after all. Okay, so if I take these logs and turn them into planks, and then I go with the oak drawers. Hey, nice! I can turn these into oak drawers, even better. 32 oak drawers. We'll get there. Okay, so these 32 can start going across the bottom. I'm well aware I need to change up where the controller is going to be. But I'm going to try and see if I can get the controller at semi-ground level for the lab. Or possibly higher. And then have everything output to the controller, because this is going to be a bit of a mess to be running up and down the stairs 30 times. Let's make a few more. These. Hopefully. You would, wouldn't you? Okay, well. This way. It's really handy having a crafting thing in my backpack. I like that. So now I have 32, which I can make a whole bunch of drawers out of. Like, I don't understand why you would spend extra. Because you spend 4 chests, you get 4 drawers. You spend 4 chests plus 5 planks, you still get 4 drawers. Like, what is the difference? I don't know. If anybody figures it out, please let me know. Isn't there some kind of controller range extender blocker? Whoa, what? Controller range extender blocker upgrade. Probably. Probably. I think there is, and it's, at some point it's going to be, what do you call it? I'm trying to remember what the word is. Refined storage, probably? Just connect all this stuff in, but I like the look of having everything show. There we go, so... Whoops, that's not going to be helpful. This one... I gotta go around the other side. Poor horse is probably going to fall off the ledge with my kind of luck. One, and that one. Get underneath these ones. And we're level to the ground. Good start. Round and round and round she goes, and where she stops, no one knows, not even her. And that one's wrong. Fantastic. This. That. I do not want to make scaffolding. Why? Because I'm too lazy, honestly. It's because I haven't grown any bamboo. That's a... There it is. Okay, good. I was going to say, I think that's not a single drawer. Better not be a single drawer. I heard that click. So if I heard that right, then... That's a bit insane. What do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8. I can't even count. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, ah. So my brain just realized 18, right? And then extras. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So if I take out this whole column on this far end, then I could actually make this as tall and as wide as the craziness on the web. Or not on the web, in the thing. I should have done this from top down, not bottom up. You know, it's one of them days. Alright, so that suggests I can... Where did I put the blocks? 88? No. Do I have dirt? I have dirt. Alright, I'll sort this out later. Because... maybe I won't. I'm too lazy. I'm gonna say, I'll sort it out later, and then I go and sort it out right away. Isn't that how it goes? My excuse is I'll sort it out later, and we all know I never will. Okay, this... Alright. I know it's a cobblestone wall. It's not ideal, but it will do. Okay, and then... Yeah. Enjoy your writing project. I hope it goes well for you. May you not get writer's block. How's that? Oh, whoops. That's how I got... Is that how I got the wrong one? Oh, nope. Works. So then what I'm going to do here is take the controller out. Interesting. And I've got 3 more. Then when I build the inside, then I will have everything backed up against this wall, right? Of blocks. How many are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 2 is 18, yep. So then this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one here. Actually, let's leave it. Right, oops. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, now the fun part begins. Thinking tool. Hee hee. Pop action to remove. To add. Okay. Controller configured to the tool. How far can I reach? I don't have a crab claw, so let's try and reach what we can. Up and down and up and down and up and down, right? Oh lordy. Trying to figure out what's attached and what's not is a bit of a pain. Huh. That's sort of see-through 3D thing is really throwing me off. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to catch the edge of every one of these. And it's just taken a bit to catch a section that is not horribly 3D hidden, I guess. Of course, a lot of stuff is black outline. And then this blinking tool adds it all white outline. Okay. And I almost don't want to sleep. Well, not almost. I don't want to sleep first. Because I don't know what will happen. If it will stop blinking in the meantime, or what. Because I don't know. I'm probably overthinking this. One more. Can I reach that one? Yes, I can reach that one. I'd say slow and steady wins the race, but no. Slow and steady is just the only way I know how to do it. This one. I missed one. Now what? Did I get over there? That's interesting. It wouldn't let me grab that. Dirt. Wow, it's dizzying. Something in the middle I'm missing. That just doesn't... Yeah. In here, about halfway up. This one. I think that's right because the top one would go longer if it wasn't, like it won't make a straight shape, but there's a separate rectangle because of the way that it's not a full row of drawers. There'll be a lot of fussing around as we get things made to actually get it in the drawers. One thing I've discovered this morning, though, was that they don't, the drawers don't seem to act the way that some of the storage drawers do in other mods, where you can just shove things in the controller and it will find itself an empty spot. Sorry about that, I just had to hydrate without permission. Let's turn it up for everybody else.
Everybody hydrate!
Okay. All right. So, neutral 6 ounces of water. Got 5. I need 4 more drawers, so I can see if I can get this right. 32 ought to do it, right? Okay. Nope, nope. 16. Twice as many as I need, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, I do need them all. That'll give me 2 drawers. Brain fart. That's okay. Okay, I guess I got 8 drawers. That's even better. Sure, we'll go with that. Now I'm not going to need all of the drawers. This is part of why I'm kind of leery to do the full 35 highs, because some of the items in that list are liquid ones. Liquid drawers. Let's see. One more time. At ChemLib. Yeah, so I don't know how many are going to be. I think these are all solids in this side with the odd balloon gas thing, so I don't know if that's going to fit in a drawer or not. Pardon me. And then we've got liquids down at the bottom here. And then gases. That's going to be interesting. I don't know what I can do about gas drawers. They're not really fluids. I suppose they might be. We'll have to figure out as we go along. We'll find out. All right. So, let's see. Minecraft ChemLib list. Item list. I'm just trying to see if anybody has built a mass list. Kind of, sort of, maybe. But it's not sorted in any particular way either. Gases and liquids in bucket or block form. Oh, so they've got more than one way of doing it. Okay, well. For now, we got stuffs. I think what I'm going to do is go at it from the other style. Let's see, I needed a house, right? We were building a house? Building a house. Let's go back out this way. I need to extend it out along the back of these drawers. Oh, how tall are the drawers? Only 3 rows? Okay, I do need that wall then. I wasn't going to. Oh, shush horse. House is gonna move. Be that as it may. And then we'll see if we can make the flooring. That might be kind of fun. Did I use all of my... I did. I used all of my acacia to make... Well, that's sensible. And a half. To make the drawers in the first place. Okay. Horse. Let's see. You can live up there because, I don't know, because we'll take that right up. You over here. Yes, I know. You just live over here because I said so, okay? There. Let's tear this up. And yes, it's orange. A lot of it is because I don't mind the orange look, but also because it semi-fits with the village rather than me completely and utterly redoing this style of the village. I'm just getting lazy and using the same aesthetic that's already there. I'd rather play with the chemicals. So we've got... I only need 2. think that's what I was doing. Oh, whoops. It's okay. The house doesn't come out the edge. Okay. Do I have stairs? I have stairs. I don't have planks, but that's okay. We'll figure that one out. Shush, kitty. Yeah, so we'll figure out windows later. Now my thought is squaring off the house, just quite literally squaring it off, and using this back wall as sort of the main build wall, along with this side wall, so the two of them. And that way I can just keep extending out this direction up the hill if necessary. These out of the way. I don't need drawers, gravel, cobblestone. Don't need the linker. Seeds, more weird seeds. Dirt. Storage crate can just go over there. Acacia wood I think I need. For windows. Window panes I need. Don't need that. Or the cable at the moment. What's this? Soapstone? No. Fences? No. Weird drawer? No. That in the corner. Oh! I guess I used up an axe and I didn't realize it. And these, I keep forgetting I must actually remember to close the crafting table or they all go in there. If you force clear it, it actually clears to down here. If you hold shift and then force clear it, it still does it. This thing only happens if you shift result down from the lower section. So you know, perks and drawbacks. Alright, so the door is fine. Let's take what we've got. I don't need that much, but I'm sure I'll find a reason for it. Go, 1, 2. Being it's a lab, I don't even really need windows, to be honest with you. It's more of a habit than anything else. Come on. What's this? This is all slabs, right? Right. That's upper slabs. Okay, so what have I got that's anywhere near similar? Like a few. Excuse me. Go with those. Yeah, and at some point I'll have to make myself or buy another axe. I can deal with that. What do we have over here? Do you guys have an axe that's any good? Knockback 1. No. What's this? Leech 1? Okay, for the purposes we're looking at, no good. That one. Do I have? Of course not. I have something in storage. I know I do. Giant Slaying Axe the Minotaur. See, this is why I was using iron axes, because this is 12.5 damage, even though it's 0.68 attack speed. That's only 9. That's a generic iron axe. So let's go with the diamond one to start. And get this project on the road. Guess I need to sleep. We're making some progress, slowly but surely. You're seeing in the corner here, there's an awful lot of players that are having a whole lot of fun. We've got a bunch. So since we joined, Tofu was in, Goofy Zombie's in. Those two are having a lot of fun. Yellow's was in. Probably can't see at the moment. We've got myself, the Dynamite and Goofy Zombie, and probably someone else. This way. Tab. Yeah, so myself, the Dynamite, and Goofy Zombie. That's it. Alright. Go away. Oops. That made sense. Not particularly, but we're gonna pretend. Okay, so this one, I need that block. Let's put block up inside. There, now I have to put that block. Yeah, it looks crazy. This is crazy. Get that one out. Fill it with the usual. Okay, I need to get up on the roof. Yeah, how are we doing this? What is this one doing? Okay, stairs. It was very interesting music. It's hype music, but it's like strange stuff. Oh well. That's okay. I used to have stuff on the roof, so let's clear out this. Okay, that's fine. Are you? Aha, okay. Oops, not this row. Come on. Lazy, but it works. Come on. There we go. And I'm well aware that this is by no means fireproof, so Dylan is liable to set anything on fire at any particular point in time. I'm assuming it's expected. Ooh. To get stuff from the inside. Sleeping bag is great. Keep things more interesting if I can catch on fire at any time. If it can catch on fire at any time. Huh. I'm hoping those two comments were not related, because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it does keep things kind of interesting if the stuff can catch on fire. I'm not great at creative decisions on pallets as it is. So the risk of burning the house down is probably more entertaining to you guys than it is to me by a good sized margin. But I'm not going to knock it. Oops. So this one is wrong. Thank you. And then I need to make some more. Okay, so do we have... For those of you who are in this pack, do you happen to remember off the top of your bean if we have a table saw that actually does wood? Because normally there isn't. Mechanical saw will do wood, but that's not what I'm looking for. Framing saw, sawmill, different types. Okay, what does it do? A block for wood craftsmanship being similar to stonecutter. Yes! I have an oak one, jungle, spruce, dark oak, dark wood. Yeah, it looks like it is Corail woodcutter. It looks like it's from canopy saw. Okay, warped oak, oak sawmill, iron and planks. I like. I can deal with that. Mark for now. Oops. Oh, that's not what I want. This. Hello. There we go. Good time zone to you.
Hello? Hello?
Good morning to you, Flaming Fox. I have yet to sort out which of my time zones is which. So somebody in Oz has changed time zones and some have not. But I can never remember whether it's Queensland or New South. Fantastic Shock Fox might know, but I never have that memorized. Alright, so I have an oak sawmill. That's one up. That's great, but I'm on the roof. So, does this actually do wood? I have a suspicion probably not. I lied. So now I have one for the ground and one for the air. That's fine. Okay, well now I know the stonecutter for the backpack will actually do wood too. Which, I mean, that kind of makes sense. It's something the community's been sort of yelling for quite a long time. ULD is the one that doesn't. Okay, that's the one that gets me. That's the one that gets me. Did I not square off this corner? I was just about to try and like free cam, which would not have worked well if I went off the edge of the roof trying to do that. So this corner needs fixing because I'm squaring. Squaring, not swearing. Although, you know, I mean, if sharing is caring and all that. What? I'm assuming that's an Aussie in-joke because I have no clue what you're talking about with banana vendors. It sounds like people who eat too many bananas. Gotcha. See? I learned something new. So today I learned about Queensland growing bananas. I'm not surprised, but that actually sounds pretty neat. Okay. As weird as this looks, I think I'm going to leave it because it sort of fits with what we've got. Yes, it may need windows. That is a little bit weird that it doesn't have windows. But if I'm turning it into a lab from the inside, it doesn't really need windows on the outside because that just makes it look ridiculous. Now, you know what? What do we need? So we need 2 more rows. Okay, let's just go steal it. I could try and figure out how to make it, but I think I'm just going to go steal it from these other houses over here. At some point, I may actually just cut these down. What we got? Oh, red. Okay, well, I'm looking for orange. That's not quite what I'm hoping for. But do you have anything orange over here? So all the terracotta over here is orange, not... or red. It's not orange. All right. Well, helpful-ish. How about I take apart this one? And I'll come back for the yellow. I don't know. Oh, actually, I do know that. So I have a 25% swim speed, but shouldn't have had anything to do with how fast I'm running, but it just feels like I'm running fast. I'm also running faster than I should be for how much food I've got. I figure I'm not going to argue with it at this point, but yeah, that is kind of weird. It feels really slow when I'm not. I don't get it. Don't get it. And yes, guys, I know I talk about it time and time again that I hate things hanging in the sky, but right this particular second, I can't be bothered to take that down. So I've got, what did I get? How many? 31? Okay, that should be enough. Let's see if I can go steal the yellow from these ones. It's less than optimal. Let's just throw it over here and over there. There we go. Nine. All right. Avery ahoy. You're back. Chalky snack acquired. Ooh. I know I'm in the wrong stream, but I can't resist. It totally reminds me of Joe's stream. And it's like, Madeline Durkin, how many Wonka bars have you opened? About 100? And my favorite part about that is actually less the quote itself and more how Joe always talks along with it. So she quotes it as it's playing. There you go. It's got a lot of holes in it. It's the summer homes. Yes, that's it. It's your summer home. Our summer home. Whoa. Yeah, I am going fast. I'm not particularly sure why. What am I doing here? I've got... No, let's knock back in luck.
Hello
Armor.
there.
Toughness. Oh, 30% speedy pants. There we go. That's it. 30% speed on the pants. A lot of it is because I don't, what's the word? I do not oh. Alright. Ugly, but functional. A lot of it is because I don't tend to take a horse places, and I go a lot of places on foot. So I figured that was somewhat useful. Okay, so we have... What was I doing? Oh, right, the flooring. It's like, why did I steal that stuff in the first place? Alright. Now I've got... orange in there, just enough to close that part. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I stole far too many. That's okay. We have some. Oh, I could throw them in the system, but no, now we have some in storage, so that when we need to make the building bigger, we can do that. I do like, actually, let me throw this back up here for a second. You guys probably can't see this, but there is an awful lot more options in the roof pieces. And in the, we can actually make stairs, although the shingle stairs are butt ugly, I'm sorry. In yellow or any other color. But you've got steep roofs and not so steep roofs and lower bases, and I could actually make them look all funky because we've got Macaw's roofs in here, which is kind of nice. All right, so let's throw another there. This bit, oh, I didn't finish that part. 1 and 1. That should be everything on the floor. Hey Skyfire, how are you doing? Modded is indeed wild. Yeah, the thing I love about this one is they've actually let you have, modded is letting you have, what do you call it, cool roofs from like everything. You can get stairs from things you shouldn't be able to make stairs of. They actually have done the vertical slab jazz. You know, all that stuff that the community goes, I want! And Mojang goes, nice try. Not on your life, suckers. So, yeah. Okay, let's put this one here and that one there to get us a window. And the other one's only 2 deep, so it's not going to get a window. Why did I not realize that? I have no idea. I'm usually about symmetry, so the fact that it's not symmetrical is going to bug me, but we'll go with it. And I can take these 2 pieces of roof out, right? This one and that one. Okay, great. So now I'm going to grab this bit here. That's the biogenerator. You throw it in the corner. For R, I want something that will turn it. Wrench. Can you wrench it for me? There we go. And then, so what, let's see, what order do we want to do? I guess I'm so tired of left to right. It's so old-fashioned. But, oh, wait a minute. Where did I put the... Never mind. This is going to make no sense at all. Okay, we are... How many blocks in? I have to figure this one out for my sanity. On the inside of the wall. 1, 2, 3. The 4th one. I poke through the wall. 2nd from the top. I should see that block. So 1, 2, 3, 4th, and 2nd from the thing should be here. Yes, perfect. Okay. So outputs, if we can, should be able to go there. If we can. Have I figured out how yet? No. Will I figure out how? Maybe. All right. Not in the next 15 minutes, anyway. Let's just actually reverse this. This way. Configurator. No, other way, please. Thank you. And then I'm going to take these cables, unplug everything. Is that it for the cables? That's more cables. There we go. 12. I thought I had more. Don't they make them in sets of 8? I must use something. Okay. I'm going to go across the back. 2, 3. Oh, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got the right number. Yeah. Actually, I'll do it that way for now. Let's start with this one. That way. Let's go with the combiner. Why? Because, I don't know. It just seems to show that way in the books. Atomizer and liquefier and then compressor. Let's go with the solid stuff first. No, dude. Okay, so that's not going to work. R. Insert R. I want. Hello. This one. Can you? Oh. That's all you got. Okay. You have to squish it. That way. Fine. Okay. And then these two. I think that's the liquefier and the atomizer. I think in that order. Let me just see. Liquefier and the atomizer. Okay. So we're going to put the atomizer down first. And the liquefier last. And then do I have... I've yet to figure out how to get stuff out of here. That's another whole problem. But we're looking cleaner and tidier, right? Right. Wow, that looks like a nothing kind of space. So much for the lab. I could even move basically everybody from outside indoors too. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so what am I looking for? I want to get items out. Now, items, we've got pipes. Pipe. So we've got pipes that do mechanical pipes from mechanism. The problem with mechanical pipes,
Hello.
is liquid, I believe, which only work for one of these surfaces. Hey there, Mama Bear. Good to see you can make it. All this stuff has me got me looking in awe like Baby Yoda. Well, it's funny actually. So many people on our server who are getting things. Oops. Well, that's not going to help if it's not sorted. There, better. A lot of people on our server who are having problems or who are having challenges installing it ended up using the default formats of... Did I bring any food? Nothing I haven't eaten. It says, nope. I've eaten that. I'm not going to eat that. Okay, so while I'm chatting, a lot of the people, they end up using the CurseForge installer. I'm a huge fan of Prism alternate launcher. Not a right or wrong. Everybody's got their own taste. But, ugh, it's gonna bug me. Let's do it again. Where is live? Display capture. Okay. Yes, you see what I see. Hold this down for a second. There we go. Close enough. So now you're seeing more of what my screen is, my happy little foot pedal thing. Where I was going with this is, if I could figure out where I put the launcher. Where did you go? I closed the launcher. Nice. Excellent. Okay. So let's go Prism Launcher. Please and thank you. No, wrong screen. Over here. So what I liked about this one is easy peasy to set up one. Right? I just added an instance. Okay. I went over to CurseForge. I said, it happened to be here, but I still had to search originally. All the, etc. Mods. Oops, I can't spell. All the mods. So yeah, so what it came up? 8, 9, etc. This. And then I just picked, okay, what version are we currently on the server? Said, okay. And it just makes one. Sweet, right? So I'm not going to do it on screen because obviously I don't need another one. But then I can rename it to whatever I wanted. Also, I can just say edit on the screen. Brings it up with everything's set. I just go down to worlds. that's world, sorry, servers. And I add a new server and etc. etc. But you can see, I'll just close that actually. But you can see that, yeah, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but that's okay. You can see that it was pretty easy to just add the settings. Right, so let's go to test worlds. Same thing happens in any other world. Like if you've got a vanilla one and you want to add a server to it, right, then you can just add name, address, download, blah, 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 and launch and off you go. That's it. Close. And I have not had a problem with it in the way that it launches, nor in the way that it behaves, nor anything else, other than like first time it downloads, it takes forever and a day. But beyond that, it's fine. But I mention it because some people are saying, I'm having a horrible day, it doesn't like me. And my brain goes, hmm? But there's nothing right or wrong about using whatever format people want. I just have a hate on for Curse directly. The number of ads and the number of times they've messed around pack makers and so on made me very unhappy. So it was just kind of annoying. And yet that's a branch off of, people used to call it multi-MC. So they branched and there was a huge fight and whatever. But Prism came out on the top in my mind because it still has third-party access, whereas the other ones had to shut that down. And so it made it crazy. Thing about James, actually, if you've ever used multi-MC, give Prism a shot because the migration from one to the other is virtually seamless. The folder layouts are identical and so forth. My apologies, Skyfire. That's vanilla. Yeah. Water Osmond is nasty. It says vanilla because I have not actually changed it up to include the modded. Thank you very much for that one. So let's see. Modded, my whiteboard, see? DC server message plus mod ed. There we go. That's the small whiteboard. I've got one that's like 3 times this size. It's just off screen with a lot of things like stream to-dos and people's houses and personal stream commands owed and in-game projects and stuff. And the list is just getting longer and longer and longer. Ouch! Yes, Skyfire, you would know. No need to apologize, that's the Canadian in you. No, that's the introvert in me. The I feel underfoot and etc. etc. Long story on that one that we don't need to get into, but suffice to say, nerd far too early in life, and you know, you get teased about it, and it was far easier to start. Oops, that's not what I want. It was far easier to start apologizing for everything than it was to try and stand up for myself, because the standing up for myself was unsuccessful. Now the Modcraft 73 server is basically the Java server, but shorter lived. Well, the other way of looking at it is I really should change the other one to say modded, if anything, because I have not played vanilla in 5 years, I think. So basically there's quality of life mods that I beeline for really quickly. So I've not actually played straight out vanilla in quite some time, which that's part of where Bedrock threw me for a little bit. It wasn't that I was missing some of my mods, but because they changed the mechanic, I wasn't sure if it was because if it was a Bedrock thing that was different from a Java thing, or if it was just an absence of my mod that made it feel different. Okay, so I came into this chest initially because I wanted to actually get something I hadn't eaten yet to try and just see what it does. We have... Come on. See what you're gonna do. Okay, so that's... So cookies, assisted in adding hearts. What else have we got? I've eaten apples. Light snack of melon slice, sure. Okay, that's another one, assisted in adding hearts. You can tell because of the little blue white sparkles. Eaten. Fulfilling meal of... James sent me some tea. Apparently it's a fulfilling meal. I like that. Okay. Throw one down here. What else do we have? 8 cookies, 8 pork chops and acorns, mashed potatoes. It's another one of the James specials. Awesome, awesome, from his amazing cafe on server. Good choices there, by the way. I'm going to skip the golden apple. I have not eaten it yet, but I don't want to waste them. What else we got? Nether bananas are just fun. They look cool. And I haven't eaten the apple pie yet, but it's placeable, so I'm going to hold off on that one for now. You did! I'm pretty sure you visited me. Pretty sure you visited me after hours when you were half asleep and I was probably should have been half asleep. And dropped off some very nice things. Mashed potatoes and the tea. So I'll show you what I'm doing here, guys. Just because people who are playing modded know about this already. Where did I put the book? Oh, right, I know why. This is the other book. Have to shift left? Nope, right. Come on, left click. Why is it I can never remember? Is it shift right? Nope. Come on. Control. Why can I not remember how to turn it back into the thing? There we go. Okay. No shifting, no nothing. Now I get it. Okay. So we've got the Spice of Life Carrot Edition. So what that means is you get bonuses of extra hearts for eating a variety of different foods. So I've tasted 27 foods out of a possible 497. There are some that are absolutely disgusting and useful. And there's some that are just disgusting and I'm not going to touch them. So I know I won't get to 497. You actually can't get 400, like extra hearts. It's 2 hearts per milestone. So I've got 27. I've got more hearts than that, but that's just for other reasons. Some new foods have hearts temporarily. So I've gained 6 out of a possible 20 max. And then they show you different food values, so it could be configuration. Blacklisted foods would be nice, but none of them are blacklisted. Boring foods, I've eaten, of 170 foods they consider boring, I've eaten 25. So they go through and they show you pictures of what you've eaten, followed by a whole bunch of stuff that's not yet eaten. So I could actually make a goal of running around the world and trying to eat everything. Like underbeans, I have no idea what an underbean is. A dweller steak, roasted underbeans, we've got maize wafer, oh, nope, not having maize wafers, you have to go to Twilight Forest for that. Beef steaks, more Twilight Forest. Roasted mushrooms. I can eat sugar bag honeycombs. Sounds yummy. So there's a bunch of that sort of stuff, but for eating a variety of things, you get perks. Now the first time you eat it, you get a perk. You don't get a perk after that. So it's just a fun thing to work with. No, it's Croptopia. I don't want Croptopia. I want, come on. Croptopia book looks, see this one? Looks like the alchemistry one. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we also have a single eccentric tome that can be a bunch of different stuff. Mama Bear, uh-oh. Mama Bear is now a bigger fan of mine than James Curry. So yeah, at some point, I'm laughing because at 497, that's less than the number of chemicals and such in here. So I could totally imagine a ridiculous, don't do it by the way, because now that I've said it, it would sound corny, but I could picture a horribly big wall like this that just says like in banners above, just like menu, and there's like everything in there. So that people could actually get that. But I mean, it's like getting the achievement in Minecraft of having eaten everything. So yeah. Now at some point, Mama Bear's a bigger fan than James. Ow. Gauntlet has been thrown. Okay, so we have distracting back to these just before I disappear. I need to do some more research to figure out what I want to do because mechanical pipes, basic mechanical pipes that talk about pump rates and capacity in millibuckets would be fine for the liquid one, but no good for the rest of them. So I need to find something else to transport with, and I'm not sure about the best way to do that because I like things you can see, right? So I have to ask other people on the server what they've been using. I know Flaming Fox has had some cool ideas to be able to see things going in pipes or in cables and stuff. and I like to be able to see what's going on. So I've got a lot of different pieces that I need to start working on. I mean, like some of these applied glass cables and stuff, great, but you don't see much. Then there's non-see-through cables. Then this is all applied energistics, stuff for electricity. And there's cable facades, so we need to figure out how to get that out of the list. I need to figure out what types of things I want. Oh. Flaming Fox, you might want to put QOTD in front of that or something to that effect next time. I was just asking about item transport methods that you had used, and I glance up, see your name, and the first thing I see is the exact one that's coming back now. Flare pants and midriff tops. I'm like, item transport in your midriff top? That's a little scary. But yeah, so I want to be able to see ways to move things visually, so I have to do some more homework on that one and figure out what will actually move cables. Oh no, that's fine. You totally can. Just be aware that just be aware that sometimes it comes out of context. That's all. That's fine. Go ahead. Fantastic Sherlock Fox does that all the time. Flip-flop Flaming Fox. What have we got here? Ah! Okay, so they're not actually called pipes. They're logistical transporters. That I can do. That I get. They're not actually pipes, per se. Pipes are... Okay. So pipes are for liquids or something along those lines, and logistical transporters are for items. Excellent. See? Problem solved. So basic logistical transporters. I'm just going to bookmark those before we go. They're made out of control circuits, which we could easily do. Well, maybe, for now. And then, before we run out of osmium, which, by the way, what is the recipe for osmium? Do we have a funky chemical way of doing this? I'm just curious. Why not? 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not seeing... Okay, so I'll have to play with that and just see. But, yeah, okay, great. Fluid, item, energy, and gas all have a different name. Yeah, I have to look at the mechanism stuff. It's been a while since I've done that. So, I said in like 2 or 3 years at least. Maybe more. So I definitely need to look at that. But we'll get that solved for tomorrow. So tomorrow is connecting. Connecting stuffs. It's Wednesday. If I get too organized, we'll have to come up with something else. But that's the at the moment plan. And this place looks empty, so I need to figure out something to do with it, because once I get rolling, I'm going to want duplicates of these machines and such. All right. I think a great place to stop would be in front of the wall. There we go. In front of the wall. What did we do today? Well, just a little bit of nothing. And in the meantime, it is the top of the hour, so I'm going to call it here. It is Wednesday for those of you that hang around for Dadcraft Dadcraft streams. And also, in the meantime, we often have fine friends from our community live. I'm just trying to see who is sometimes we have 2 or 3 at the same time. Ooh. Our fine friend CK Grapes just went live, so we are going over there. So we're all going to go raid CK. And I will join you guys shortly. Let's get that raid rolling, and then I'll say my thank yous. Yes, indeedy. Oh, wow. That's not what I normally say. Yes, indeed. Okay, this one. That's fine. I totally get it, Tom.
Hello.
Mischief managed.
Mischief managed indeed. So, thank you very, very much for everybody that came in today. Thank you for those who spent their points. And the follows, there may be a few busted follows because I don't know if I got it cleared properly. So once again, thank you to James and Mama Bear for spending their points today. To Sherlock Fox and Zerk for being our moderators. Good to see you, Zerk. Thank you also to James, Poodle Pirate, Flaming Fox, a lot. Skyfire, Mama Bear 65, Miss Dr. Myth, and Peregrine 78, or Mr. Myth, and Peregrine 78, and ITT Tom. So if you were just hanging out and enjoying and watching me derp my way through the start of this, Thank you very much for hanging around. You always help make my day, even if you say nothing. It's fantastic. So we're going to go CCK. The raid stuff is there if you want to, or you can use whatever emotes suit your fancy. And I will join you on the flip side. I'm aiming for noon Eastern tomorrow, so that's my next one. As always, if you have any feedback, there's this one. And then, just because I can, we'll put the raid message back up there one more time. So feel free to say hi to CK Grapes. I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now.